Let's see. How's the audio output? Did the window... one moment, please. That's better. All right. Sorry about that. The windows were not cooperating. Sip of water. Hello there. It's been a moment. If you tuned in...
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
If you tuned in last time, you may have noticed that there was some technical difficulties that cut the stream short. Again, I apologize profusely for that. And, welcome. As you can see, I've made a few changes to the game that will hopefully make it better to watch. Got the water reflections here, the HDR lighting. I noticed that the game looked a little bit dark on the studio end, so I brightened it up a bit. Oh, another thing. I was able to... Oh my god. Look at that. That is magical. Magical.
Speak.
But, yeah, other than that little detail, I've gotten the mods more or less in order that I'm using. I'm using Mod Organizer currently instead of the Nexus because sometimes different tools are needed. But, long story short, I got the Character Overhaul finally working again with Orcs and Argonians and such. So, you may notice something different. The skin tone with our heroine here is a bit more consistent now. So, yeah. I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. About the last stream. Turns out it was a bandwidth issue, or at least that's what most likely was the case. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, and in the meantime, I have worked the household's schedule around being able to stream for you guys. So, yeah, you're probably going to be... Things have been changing a little bit, so bear with me here. You'll probably start seeing streams starting at 5 or 6 p.m. on Thursday nights, and maybe Saturday and Sunday nights, alternating Saturdays and Sundays. So one week you might have a Saturday, another week.
The last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
He loves selling that paper, and then you'll have like a Saturday one week and then a Sunday another week, just to mix things up. We'll see, but yeah, it's just as well because this is more or less the time most streamers start recording anyways, so Now, while that means more competition on my part, it also means that the audience is more prepared usually. But anyway, yeah. Last time we were here, I still need to give you guys a proper tour of Coral. I noticed that the bandwidth crash cut out most of that. So at some point, we're going to do a proper tour of Coral. In the meantime, this is the Bloated Float. The Bloated Float is a very interesting ship because it doubles as a tavern. Isn't that fascinating?
Well,
Look, see?
move out of my way.
The orcs look great now. I am so proud of myself. I am so happy with the way it looks now.
Good day.
Oh, and some of the other character faces are a bit less wonky too. Turns out, I guess the PC couldn't decide whether to use the vanilla or the mod textures in some places. That's the best way I can describe it. But this is the Bloated Float. It's a really charming, quaint little place. But what we're going to do...
It's you. Hi.
What's the news from the
God, I love this game.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Bye.
All right, we are going to rent a room.
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
And the only one. Anyway, give me a room for the night.
There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold.
That's a good price. I'll take it.
A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left.
All right.
A little food and drink will do you some good.
Might as well get some beer.
Thank you. Come again. Farewell.
And then just take a seat. Do a little RPG role-playing. Oh, I made a bunch of potions, too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm eating some sweet rolls. And we're just gonna drink some beer. Nice. We love it. Okay, so we're going to wait a little bit. And since we didn't get
Good to see you.
talk to everyone in depth last time,
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again.
let's just talk to
Not a
everybody
bad way
again.
to make some money.
Hieronymus Lex, officer of the watch. Every hand is needed to build an honest city, and it begins with you.
As usual, nothing has changed with Hieronymus Lex in terms of him being immaculate. He's still immaculate as ever. And we love to see that.
Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone.
You need to be jaw-maxing, citizen.
Farewell, citizen.
Good day. I'm Praxides Afranius. My brothers and I share a house in the Temple District.
Good day.
Annoying creature.
Yes?
Leave me alone.
Whatever you say.
Who else can I speak to?
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have time to talk.
Yeah, that's another thing. You get some Morrowind-style tattoos on some of the Dunmer characters, which is very nice. You might recognize that more from Skyrim.
People in the city, they get stuff and forget to pay. So I help them remember. You talk to them, lean on them a bit, and they remember right away.
This woman goes to Costco to buy cement mix in bulk.
I understand Mentil has some rather nimble fingers. Tough negotiator.
My name is Methrodel. I've come to the Imperial City to make my fortunes.
Yep.
I'm
You
glad she's
too.
willing to teach others. Lockpicking has gotten so much harder
Greetings to
recently.
you.
Well-
it's more interesting, but it's harder.
I
What's
guess
new
that's
with
pretty
you?
much it for now.
Rumor has
Take
it
care.
the narrow...
So we're just going to go over to our little room over here. Close the door. And we're going to have a good night's rest. An uneventful night's rest, to be sure. Two, one. Oh no, what's this? I've awakened to find that the bloated float has somehow drifted off to sea. I need to find the owner and discover what's happened. Oh my. What's going on?
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands.
I don't. I'm just a passenger.
What? I was told there are only 2 others on board.
Oh?
I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you.
Okay.
Now I'll ask again. Who are you?
I'm a member of your gang.
There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the brigands 3 months ago...
That's right, keep talking.
I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits.
Please keep going.
So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here.
No.
Then perhaps my sword can find the words that your mouth cannot.
Do I look like a red guard to you?
Oh, ha!
Epic sword fight on a boat. This is why we got the steel cutlass, really. This is the real reason.
Ho! Oh! Yeah!
As you can see, poor Lynch here is not a very skilled swordsman.
What's the matter? Getting
One more hit should do it. Nice. I've killed an idiot named Lynch. Apparently, he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the boat. This is ridiculous. I'm going to have to see the bouncer and figure out why he didn't do his job. Okay. So. Quick side note. The Blackwater Brigands' leather armor is a unique item. You can tell by the emblem emblazoned on the front and on the back. Now, I'm a sentimental sort, and this quest is pretty dear to me. So, and besides, it looks cool. So I always keep this version of the leather armor. I keep it in pristine condition, and I keep it on me at all times. At least, you know, until I want to wear something else. But look at that. Isn't that lovely? Alright, hold on. Hold your friggin' horses. Hey.
Thank you for freeing me. I'm Grumman Gromarad, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman.
Yes, I've met you.
I've been locked in that storage room for hours.
Uh-huh.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship.
And they announced their presence,
They took
of course.
myself and Ormel, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after.
What's the point of having a bouncer if you
get me
can't
safely
fight off
to the
brigands?
top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear.
Oh, good for
I'm
you.
used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. If he's used to dealing with drunks and not people who are armed. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about the boat?
The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck. And then there's the top deck.
Okay. We did not see, on our way in, we did not see the captain's quarters and the deck with the steering wheel on it. I forget exactly what it's called. I'm not a sailor. so I don't know. Why don't you tell me more about what you know of the brigands?
All I know is there seems to be 4 of them.
Right.
They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much.
That was smart, at least. All right, hopefully you can get your act together once I free the wheel.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Okay, so let's look at these instructions that Lynch decided to keep on his person. Lynch, your instructions are to make your way to the bottom deck of the ship and secure all of the rooms there. Make sure you don't disturb Minx. She's to be left alone to do her assignment. Remember, after the ship is scuttled, we'll meet back in Braville in 3 days. Make sure you destroy this note after you memorize it. Signed, S. So, now we know that this guy was hired by someone named S. But who could this S person be? Alright, we're just gonna... Actually, you know what? I don't care.
Oh, there. Where do you think you're going?
Howdy.
Celine's not going to like this one bit.
Celine.
I wasn't to be disturbed.
Thank you for supplying the name of your employer. Lynch sent me up here.
Lynch set you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine?
Sure did.
What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch?
He lived up to his namesake.
You? You bested Lynch? I always knew he was out of practice. Oh, well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him as usual.
I like her spirit. Alright. So, maybe this person will be a bit of a better sword fighter. Unfortunately, no. And dead. I've killed a second thief named Minx. It looks like these thieves are using code names, and very poorly chosen ones as well. I'm going to have to, you know, at this point, I'm going to have to free up the top deck and then go back down here.
Nice.
Let me double check the difficulty first. Okay. Maybe just bump it up a little bit.
Where?
We don't want to embarrass these brigands too much. Even though it is rather embarrassing.
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet?
Why, no, they didn't. And also, get away from that wheel.
Over my dead body.
Dun, dun. Slice your head off. Dun, dun. I am Jack Sparrow. What quest is this? Let's see. What is it called officially? An Unexpected Voyage. This is also part of a mod, giving you a little map here. But, yeah, it's the quest you get by staying at the bloated float. Yeah. Yeah. What fun. I've slain pretty much everyone now, and he said something about a golden galleon. Better go over to Ormil's cabin and settle this once and for all.
Top deck clear yet?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel.
Good man.
But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormil is safe.
I like this guy. He's pragmatic. Tell me about this Celine person. Is she hot?
I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more about her.
Okay.
Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
Oh, I'm so scared.
How'd you get in here?
I took the key from Wrath.
Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you?
I'm just the ship's cook.
There's no cook on board the bloated float. How dare you try and make a fool of me?
Ooh, hot
After
temper.
I deal with you, I'll feed your body to the slaughterfish.
Come on, we can talk about this. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Come on. Cut a girl some slack. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's what happens when you lose stamina. You just fall down. It's not really a big deal when she's not doing that much damage to my health. I just think it looks funny. Okay, let's... Is the owner going to help? No, of course he's not. He's a pussy. He fancies himself one of the nouveau riche. He's not going to help.
Show me what you've got.
Do I have a... There we go.
This ends here.
Oof. I forgot how tough that blade is. Come on. There we go. Respite.
Why won't you die?
There we go. How unfortunate. You know, this ending to this quest is so gauche. Let's try doing something a little different.
How'd you get in here?
Took the key from Wrath.
Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you?
I'm here to join the gang.
We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was...
Yes, blah, 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 3 months ago.
What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret?
No.
I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well.
Golden Galleon.
How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house.
You know, Braville is a good place to have a
find
safe...
us there.
You know, Braville is a good place to have a safe house. I mean, it's full of scum and villainy.
Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the in-routings before we departed.
No, he didn't. He's
You must
incompetent.
have been hiding down there and made your way up here.
Yeah, hiding.
How did
Yep.
you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch?
How the hell do you think I got this armor? I plucked it off their corpses.
Impossible. You defeated the three of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill. And fear that
I
assaulting
am
you
humbled
would
by
lead to
your
my own
big,
quick
big
demise.
energy.
Please accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please. No treasure is worth my life. The bloated float is yours.
I'm sure we can work something out, Celine. I'm sure we can work something out. No, but for real though, this is one of my favorite weapons in the entire game, hands down. Blackwater Blade. It is modeled after the fine steel longsword, but it's got a little something unique. See that little emblem on the pommel there, right above where Vanessa's thumb is? Pretty neat, isn't it? I quite like it. But yeah, let's go talk to Mr. I Know Nothing over here.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish.
Okay, yeah, tell me about Celine.
Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port.
Okay.
I don't wish to get...
And tell me about the brigands.
If you get Selena safely locked up, I can tell you all I know. I won't feel safe until you do that.
I feel unsafe, says the man who owns the ship. Alright, come on, sweet cheeks, let's go.
Many thanks. I'm preparing the ship for her return.
Thanks, guy. Whose name I forget. Come on. We got a nice, comfy room just for you. Which, of course, you can't open. But that hardly matters. Anyway. We're gonna go and talk to Ormil. Ormil Rittenbacher.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough.
Uh-huh. Get this. This is gonna be rich. Listen to this guy explain himself.
Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel.
The stuff of
It was to
dreams,
be
that
a
galleon.
statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit.
That is
since I
false
leaked the
advertising,
story.
sir.
Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't
got
want
hurt
to
a
have
bit.
their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks.
A fucking Maltese galleon.
Please.
A fake story for advertising. Ugh. What has the Empire come to? Okay, but we're just gonna rest a few hours. And now, the bloated float has arrived back in the Imperial City. Should speak with Ormil before I disembark. Cleaned up the body. Nice. Ormil, you shit.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine.
Don't phrase it like
The
that.
authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked.
Okay.
I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture.
Ooh.
Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course.
That's not funny.
Farewell, my friend.
And that is the end of an unexpected voyage. We got ourselves a nice little blade, some unique leather armor, and a strange urge to visit Celine in prison.
Good morning.
But that's besides the point. Whee! So what'd you think of that? Was that nice? I quite like the quest. It's short, sweet, gets you some neat little items. And they still haven't cleaned this up yet. That is really sad. Whee!
Hello there.
Okay. Let's look at some of this stuff here. I'll put the steel cutlass away for now. And some of these, put those away. And looks like we're connected again.
Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
What is going on with that connection lately? Strange. Ah, well. Oh, quick side note. I have this on full screen. Haven't quite been able to figure out how to put it back in windowed yet. But, in between, during breaks and such, I'll be just exiting out of here. So I will be saving frequently. So that I can check some stuff out and then log back in. It went on the fritz for a second there? Okay. Alright. Well, we'll just keep an eye on that for now. Let's go sell some of this gear that we pilfered. Oh, that's right. You guys need to see Jensine. She looks a little less awful now. She got a facelift.
See anything you like?
Not so bad now.
What can I interest you in?
Okay, but let's sell a couple of these items.
That seems a fair price.
Just give these away because we don't really need them. Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Let's check the charge level on the Blackwater Blade. Alright, full charge. Wonderful. Okay. And I'm going to check my spells really quick. I think I got some new ones in between streams. Can't quite remember. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. I think we're ready. Ready for what, you may ask? You'll see in just a second. We gotta change into our raiment. Beautiful. Just save over that a little bit. You gotta rotate your saves in LPs like this. Maybe one of these days I'll do a video where I show you how to manipulate save files. You know, packaging them into little folders, saving them for later. Like the good old days when you used to be able to save stuff on cartridges for consoles. Like a digital version of that. Although, depending on what mod setup you have, you kind of have to be careful with some save files. But yeah.
By Shinji, you did it!
Sure
you
did.
Beat them all! You're a champion! My friend, you have brought honor to the blue team in ways I can't even describe.
Yep. Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Oh,
May
that's
your
right.
blade always strike true. And first.
I'm gonna let you guys take a little look at this crumpled up note that's addressed to Owen. Owen, I know you don't believe me. I know you think I'm just some stupid kid who doesn't know what she's talking about. But the truth is the truth. You are my father! The results are in! You are my father! One night with a scullery maid is all it takes. Or maybe your father deserted you too, and never taught you the basic lessons of life. Anyway, the past is long forgotten. What matters is that you come to terms with the truth. I am your daughter, and I will join the arena as a combatant. Maybe someday, when I'm grand champion, you'll see that we have the same blood, the same tenacity. Until that day comes, I'll train every moment of every day. All I ever wanted, was to make you proud. Your loving daughter, Bronwyn. Hey, Owen, what's that about?
Busy man, what is it? Hello, my friend. What can this grizzled old blade master do for you?
Hey! I didn't know you had a daughter. What's up with that, Owen?
Gotta move on.
Oh, well. But let's take a look at Mr. Grand Champion here. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to talk to the battle matron here.
Already. You're that new champion, right? I guess I know why you're here.
She never leaves that chair, by the way.
Let me tell you, you're making a big mistake.
Oh, please tell
The Grey
me.
Prince is the best fighter the arena has ever seen.
Sure he is,
can't
Grandma.
be beaten, not by you. But hey, it's your right. If you want to challenge Agranak, go right ahead. He lives down here in the Bloodworks. Do that. Come talk to me again, and I'll arrange your match.
I know that we use the Arena Bloodworks a lot, but you would think that after becoming Grand fucking Champion, you would be able to afford a better place. Does he just love living there that much?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get.
Alright, let's challenge the Grand Champion.
Ah, so you've returned. Come at last to challenge me for my Grand Champion title.
Yeah, see, his skin tone's a little more consistent now, and the model is congruent with the mod itself. And yes, we are going to kill you, Agranak.
As I expected, I accept your challenge. Speak to Isabel and let her know when you're ready, and I shall make for the arena. Shinji be with us both.
The only thing I don't like about this mod is that Agranak over here is supposed to have gray tone skin. There is a lore reason for this, and I might tell you about it later, but that would be spoiling a certain quest that you can take, an optional quest. Anyhow, let's get ready to fight the Grand Champion.
So you've actually challenged the Grey Prince. Do you really know what you've gotten yourself into?
No.
Agranak Gromalog is the best fighter ever to step into an arena. He can't be beaten, not by you.
Okay.
But if you want to fight him, that's your right. Well, you know the drill. You let me know when you're ready for a match, and Agranak will head up to the arena and prepare for your arrival.
I'm ready now, old woman.
Just make sure you understand our rules of competition for this match. Fighting the Grand Champion, well, the rules are a bit different.
We allow a lot more anabolic steroids in these matches.
Okay, listen up. There are no disqualifications in a Grand Champion match.
Told you.
That means you can wear whatever armor you damn well please. Agranak will be wearing his raiment of valor, and he's probably got it heavily enchanted, so feel free to do the same to any armor you have.
Okay.
Now, as you know, in any standard arena match, you're forbidden from looting the corpse of a fallen opponent.
Boo.
Well, this ain't any standard match. In the event that you beat the Grey Prince, you're to remove his armor and present it to me. Then you'll get your own raiment of valor.
Nice. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go.
So you're ready to fight the Grey Prince, are you?
Yep.
Well, you can't go out there without a name. You know, an arena name. Something catchy. Something the people of Cyrodiil will remember when they tell stories about your inglorious defeat. So what's it gonna be?
Okay. One thing I think that Oblivion does have over the original Knights of the Old Republic game is that they do give you a multitude of options to choose from for your arena combatant name. Although, I guess for the storyline of that game, Mysterious Stranger is rather appropriate. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 different names to choose from. Which one are we going to pick, folks? I'll give you a couple minutes. Because this will determine how NPCs talk about us later. Da-da-da-da-da. We got Spellslinger, Butcher, Shadowstep, the Black Arrow, which is a reference to the book that is available in-game to read, Skull Crusher, Divine Avenger, Messenger of Death, the Crimson Blade, Lady Luck, the Iron Maiden, you know, the band, the Tamriel Terror, and Dragonheart. What are we going to pick, folks? Skull Crusher sounds fitting. Yeah? We're feeling Skull Crusher right now? We're feeling a Skull Crusher kind of way? All right. Going once. Going twice.
Skull Crusher, huh? I like it. Yeah, that'll do nicely. All right, it's time to see if you're crazy good or just plain crazy.
¿Por qué no las
The Grey
dos?
Prince is headed up to the arena as we speak. Go up there and meet him, one champion to the next. May the divines have mercy on your soul. Well, what are you waiting for? Get.
Now, would it be a better idea to wear these? That's 8 armor versus 6. I guess that's alright. Eight armor, that's pretty good. Looks like we are all set. Let's go fight the grand fucking champion.
Good people of Cyrodiil, welcome to the Imperial City Arena!
Wow!
Believe it or not, someone has actually challenged the unbeatable Arena Grand Champion!
Some idiot has decided to challenge him!
You might ask, could possibly be brave enough to face such a fearless foe? Who could wrest the title from our famed Grey Prince? Good people, I give you the blue team's latest champion, a warrior of skill, strength, and determination.
Yep.
Behold, Skull Crusher!
And they hate it. They hate you.
Lords and ladies, citizens of the Empire, I give you the Battle of the Ages.
Battle of the Ages.
Combatants, steel yourselves. Lower the gates.
Alright, first off, we're gonna take some potions. We're gonna fortify some health. Maybe a little magicka. We're gonna put some poison on this blade, because we were not told not to. Skooma? I don't know. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. And I suppose... Yeah, let's just do this. And block.
Yeah!
Alright, let's party. Remember Remember what I said about what happens when you lose all of your stamina? Or fatigue, as they call it in this game. And of course, we're just gonna take a couple of these. Oof. He's going in heavy, isn't he? Alright. Come on. Come on. Nice. And we want to get this going. He is not holding anything back. He really wants me dead. Okay. Major wound. Frost touch. There we go. We're gonna slow him down. Whoa, that was a heavy hit. Come on.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Let's do some flesh reconstruction. Borwiv killed him by now? You better believe it. Why do you think they didn't bring him up here? They were all like, no, the match would be over too soon. We gotta let someone else try it. There.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
And power attack. There we go. Power attack. How should we finish off this fight, I wonder? This is so very anime, me just, you know, monologuing in between strikes. It's pretty funny. I think we're just going to go with... You know, why not? Unlimited power! Come on.
Oh, good people! You have just witnessed the impossible! Agronak Bro Malad has been defeated!
We did it.
I say again, the Grey Prince has been defeated! Behold, the new hero of the people of Cyrodiil! Behold, your arena grand champion, Skull Crusher! Esteemed grand champion, you may leave the arena now. See the Blade Master to receive your winnings and...
Yeah, whatever, man. Oh no, where did Porkchop go? I guess he went back to his home planet. They needed him there. Owen has nothing to say once you win. Don't worry about it.
By the love of Shinji, you did it!
Yep.
You beat the Grey Prince! This is unbelievable. That makes you the best fighter the arena has ever seen.
Damn right.
You've got Agranak's Raiment of Valor. Good. Give it to me.
Okay.
All right. Now I give you your own. By Shinji, I'm shaking. This is amazing.
That's the rheumatism,
Okay,
sweetheart.
Do you want a heavy Raiment of Valor or a light Raiment of Valor? Your choice.
Which Raiment of Valor do we want? You've already seen what the heavy raiment looks like. Heavy Raiment of Valor looks like, because you saw it on Agranak. The light Raiment of Valor looks like the armor that we've been wearing, except the cloth is red, not blue. I guess since we're a witch class and light armor is one of the major skills, we might want to choose light armor. But heavy armor is good too. Like, our character here is pretty skilled at both at this point. So it really doesn't matter. What matters is what you can fit in your inventory without getting encumbered. That's the only thing that matters. Yeah, I was thinking light armor too. Let's go.
Right. Okay. It is with great honor that I present to you this gold and the esteemed raiment of valor, and name you the new Arena Grand Champion.
Exhilarating.
You've done it. The Grey Prince was a great orc, rest his soul and all that, but you beat him.
You traded one
Now go.
ghastly orc for
Take
another.
some time to rest. When you're feeling up to it, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your future.
I've heard that one before. But man, 1,000 gold, which isn't bad. I would have preferred them have at least 5,000 gold, but you know they always undercharge in these RPGs. Okay, so this is the light raiment, you know, arena raiment. This is the light raiment of valor. As you can see, it's like 5 times better. That's nice, right? Stylish, and it matches our blade. Woo!
Hello, my friend. What can this grizzled old blade master do for you?
Hey, Owen, I'm ready for a match.
Ready? Ready for what? You're grand champion. You've already won it all. The whole damn thing. Get a move on.
What am I? Oh, our character, Vanessa Nightblade, is a YA protagonist. Is a YA novel protagonist. An orc. Let's talk to this guy. Surely he'll want to celebrate with us, right?
You killed Agranak. The Grey Prince is dead. He was my friend, my mentor. Congratulations, Grand Champion. Hope it was worth it.
Oh man, get fucking wrecked, dude. As he shoots nothing into the target. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He's in mourning, you guys. Leave him to his grief. Let's leave him to his grief. Okay, but let's take a little look here. We're Grand Champion. And this is how much fame we got. Quite a bit of fame. And this is our stats currently. And we are on level 8. So we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Now time to bask in our laurels.
Wow, you're the Grand Champion. I saw your fight against the Grey Prince. You're the best. Can I follow you around? I won't get in the way.
Well, would you look at that? Who is this person? I have no idea, but he really likes the Grand Champion. Follow me!
Golly, you're the best. I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on. Let's go.
Listen, I used to hate this guy like everybody else. And then I listened to that song that Young Scrolls put out about him, where he sang it. And I can't bring myself to hate him after that. That song was fire. But yeah, I decided to install a mod to opt for his default appearance because it's just so iconic. But yeah, that's the adoring fan. He's going to follow us around and generally be pretty useless.
Hello.
I guess we should go ahead and head back to the waterfront. I'm gonna want to save this Raiment of Valor for another time. I like to wear it in the arena more than anywhere else.
Looking sort.
Put this away. And Very good, very good. Yep, this is where we live, kid. Doesn't get better than this. I wish we could feed him skooma. I feel like that's something we should be able to do. Check out that view. What's the max frame rate? I try to go for 60 FPS. I'm not really an expert on that sort of thing, so... Kill him? Why on earth would I do that? Patience, dear audience. Patience. And before we leave, this thing's worthless, so you might as well just dump it. You can always get more at the arena. Okay, so now...
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Now that we've done that and completed the arena quest line, I'm going to give you a proper tour of Coral. I'll see if I can do a better job of it this time, because last time things were a bit wonky. Okay. This is the city of Coral. It's in a forested region south of Bruma, so it's really nice. You got the great oak tree here. They really love this oak tree for some reason. Apparently it's important enough that they wear it as their emblem. Let me show you what it looks like.
But when I saw him in Shadonall, he walked right past me, like we were strangers.
But as you can see, the mountains are to the north. And the buildings are pretty nice. You know, standard buildings. And we're just gonna keep looking around at the chapel here. But yeah, as I was saying last time, but didn't quite get to tell you that. Your favorite town? Yeah, I can see why. It's a really nice place. But yeah.
Greetings, Orc.
Any forested region or forested region near mountains feels very nostalgic and homey to me. I like some nice forests. Not like too much, but just this has like a nice balance. Not too much, not too little. He's trying his best, guys. Come on. We're the grand friggin' champion. You guys ever do this in school?
Hi there.
Any news?
It was a long time ago.
The Countess is quite upset lately.
Those days were a
Apparently
long time
someone
ago for
stole
me, but I
something
remember
very personal.
people doing this.
Good day.
Goodbye.
That's the only thing he actually does, is talk to other people. Oh wow, that's... Kid, you need to keep your face away from that torch, man. You're getting sunburned. So even though we have quarters in the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild, screw it. We're just going to stay at the Oak and Crozier?
Welcome to the Oak and Crozier. This one
Crozier.
is Talisma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
This one, huh? I guess I know where BioWare got the idea for the Hanar from. Let's buy some drinks.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Cheese! And mead. Mead and cheese. And a sweet roll.
Another satisfied customer.
Hey, give me a room.
There's one available for the night. If you're interested, it'll be 10 gold. What do you say?
Thanks.
The room is upstairs, first door to the left. Sleep well. Take care.
Just gonna start drinking heavily, as per usual. Ah, yeah, there we
Evening.
go.
What's going on with you? I saw some mud crabs by the water recently.
Skooma for dinner?
Yes?
You're right. We need the skooma.
Rid of them. I avoid
Whee!
those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Now, where exactly are we staying? In here. Oh no. It's the one bed trope. You're sleeping in the chair, kid. You understand me?
Yes! Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion! Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
In hindsight, I may have installed something incorrectly. This is going to become a recurring theme for this playthrough. We're going to be discovering bugs and mod incompatibilities for educational purposes. This is all for your benefit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Let's see what I can do. And then...
Yes! Oh,
There we
great and
go.
mighty Grand Champion! Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
Yeah. Okay, so as long as he's not carrying a torch, I guess he'll be fine. But it's alright, we won't be worrying about him for much longer. I guess the barkeep isn't up yet. Hey!
I hope I can help. Bye.
This kind of reminds me of the place where Gaston hung out in Beauty and the Beast. I guess we can wait around for a little while. Because there is something I want to show you on the way out of here.
Well met.
Da 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 da. Da 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 dee. Another thing that's kind of irking me is that whenever I have another window of any kind up and I scroll the mouse wheel, it seems to scroll that window and not in this window so much. I gotta figure out how to fix that, if any way. I guess I'll just have to refrain from doing this so often.
Have you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild?
I've often thought about joining the Fighters Guild. I've heard you can...
What do you guys think about the Fighters Guild? It's a pretty easy quest line, all things considered. Oh, look. See, this individual... Let's see.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Okay.
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
Do I play Morrowind? I am actually waiting for that faithful day in which, let's see, what was it called? Skywind finally finishes up. I know that's a pipe dream, but Morrowind is just... It didn't really age well, in my opinion. It would just be really hard to get into. It's like, Oblivion is easy to get into. It's a good, like, starting playthrough for introducing audiences to stuff like this.
Be seeing you.
I appreciate that Morrowind exists. I just... It was kind of before my time. Doggies! But yeah, let's go talk to Weird Girl's mom. There are some instances where she will try to greet you by following you like halfway across town.
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Cedneus, the proprietor. How can I help you?
So yeah, this is kind of what the Argonians look like now with the mod. Pretty badass. Girls don't play Morrowind.
You too.
Listen, man. I have very simple tastes, okay? I like mods, and I like a good dose of camp and cringe. And Oblivion is very, very campy. Best you believe. Alright, so that was more or less a tour of Coral. What can we do now? Well, I guess there's one thing I wanted to get out of the way. Let's head over to Skingrad. We still need to complete that one. We still need to get the recommendation from Skingrad. And
Greetings to you.
there's something I want to show you. This is a much lesser known mod. This Apple Press does not work, by the way. I have not been able to get it working. But once we gather some grapes here, it's a lesser known mod. It's called Inebriation. You just put these grapes in here, in this barrel, jump on top of it, and then just start stomping them. And then we get grape juice. Once you got the grape juice, empty this out. Put the grape juice inside, and then we wait about a week or so, and then we come back. We'll come back at some point. Now, Skingrad is an interesting city. I can't decide whether I love it or find it annoying. Because on the one hand, look at this place. It's cramped as hell. But on the other hand, wine. And also a lot of interesting characters in Skingrad. So we're just going to explore the city a little bit. Get you used to it. Got these little arch walkways here that let you go to and from different places. Yep. Good old Skingrad.
Over here!
What is it with these wood elf men trying to accost me on the street? Phew. Do you think he's gone yet? Oh, by the divines.
How do you do?
Come on. Come on, AF. We have to lose him. Oh no, he got the adoring fan. No! No!
Afternoon.
His sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Greetings.
Excuse me, sir. There's a psychopath after
You're
me.
new here in Skingrad? Fine. I'll make sure the captain knows we have a stranger in town. Please, keep your weapons sheathed and use your best manners. We're a bit suspicious of strangers here.
Yeah, you think?
Don't give us anything to be suspicious about. Will you, please?
So weird, this place called Skingrad.
Take care.
All right,
Yes,
let's see what this
you.
crazy person
We need to
wants.
talk. Yes, you. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
That's great, Glarthier. How much is this kid gonna be around? You know what? I'll ditch him for a little bit and then we can pick him back up later. Because we will need him for a quest later on.
Yes, oh great and mighty Grand Champion.
All right. You wait right here, kid. Don't move a muscle.
Here?
Yes.
Right here?
Yes.
What about, say, over there?
No, there.
Right here?
Uh-huh, yeah.
All right, then. You're the Grand Champion.
That's right.
Whatever you say.
Right. So, this guy, very suspiciously, wants us to talk to him behind a chapel. Ooh, sweet rolls.
A sweet roll? But of course, Salmo is famous for his sweet rolls. One taste, and you are in heaven. On top of the world, yes?
I want to buy a sweet roll. Why am I not allowed to buy a sweet roll? Okay, but since you have the same haircut, tell me a little bit about Glarthier.
I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric.
Thanks.
Farewell.
Alright, so that was inconclusive.
Good afternoon. A coin.
Alright, let's ask someone in here.
Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus,
Westweald.
the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me.
The Westweald, that's the name of the region that Skingrad is in. Why don't you tell me about Glarthier?
I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as a town eccentric.
Thanks, Irina! That was so enlightening!
Farewell.
How about you tell me?
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Here.
Thank you, kind lady.
Now, you tell me about Glarthier.
I don't mean to gossip, but he is. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Does no one in this town know anything about the little short weirdo running around every single day?
How goes it?
I've been better. How about you?
I've been better.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Oh?
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarthier.
That was fast.
A resident eccentric. I'd like to know why.
Because he creeped me the hell out.
Let me give you some advice. Glarthier is crazy.
No shit.
So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to.
Uh-huh.
You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you, it isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
Alright.
Nothing I'd like to talk.
Paranoia. Dion, captain of the Skingrad Guard, warned me that Glarthier is a nutcase. He is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, but seriously though, we need to wait until midnight. Might as well wait. And then just go ahead behind here. And let's see what this guy has to say.
Ah, you came. You're sure you weren't followed? Mm-hmm. Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yes. I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you gold.
I've heard that
you
before.
Like gold, don't you? Lots of gold.
I actually prefer silver.
Here's my problem. I'm being followed. Watched. Marukotti selectives, maybe.
What?
Not sure. I'm a threat, you see, to their plans. I know too much.
Okay.
I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me.
Right.
Watch them. See where they go. Who they report to. Will you help me?
So, obviously, we are dealing with some paranoid schizophrenia. I'm not a shrink, but if I had to hazard a guess, it would be something akin to that. We are dealing with an individual who wholeheartedly believes that everyone in this town is out to get him, regardless of whether or not he has evidence to support that. Now, what I've always been confused about is, why do his delusions exclude the player character? Think about it. He knows everyone in this town, more or less. He knows them pretty well by this point. He sees them every single day. And he's suspicious of them. He knows nothing about me. I literally just came here today. Why is he trusting me? I don't get it. But, fine. Let's do the quest.
Very good. You won't be sorry. I'll pay you well. Did I say that already? Let's start with Bernadette Penniless. Be outside my house at 6 a.m. You'll see her watching me. See where she goes and who she reports to. We'll meet here again tomorrow night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and never contact me in public. Psst, they're watching. They can't know you're helping me.
Tell me about Bernadette.
Her house is almost directly across the street from mine, southwest of the Great Chapel. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Uh-huh. And what do you think about Skingrad?
There's so much I could tell you. So many secrets. But then you'd be in danger too. It's best if we're not seen talking.
I'm hiding a Daedra inside my earlobe.
Remember, Bernadette Penniless, 6 a.m. Don't let her see you watching.
Ay vey. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save you guys a little bit of trouble. You don't see anyone doing anything outwardly suspicious if you stalk these people. I have tried. I have watched them quite extensively. They don't really do much of anything. However, we're going to talk to them anyway. Let's rent a room here. Hop.
I'm Mog Gramogok, proprietor of Two Sisters Lodge. My sister and I own the place. Two sisters, see? Need a bed? Good food?
Thank you, Mustard Maiden.
You need some place to rest? I can rent you a room for the night for 10 gold. Okay then. It's upstairs, the room at the east end of the hall.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care.
Nope. Up here. And... yeah. Is she looking at you or someone else? You know, with orcs, you can never really tell. She looks like my character. Well, that's because we have the same eyes. Although, this character looks a little bit more like a gargoyle. Oh, that's a good idea. There should be a gargoyle race in an RPG. Just people that kind of look like gargoyles. That'd be badass. 6 a.m. That's when he's said to be out there. It's a little after 6 a.m., but we don't care. Oh, wait. I have to go this way. That always confuses me. Alright. Where's she at? Chapel. Looks like she is at the chapel. Let's take a look-see. Whoop! There she is. Hey! Is this seat taken? Thanks. You want some skooma? No? More for me. Now, but for real though, let's chat.
I'm Bernadette Pinellis. I work for Tamika. I grow grapes for her wines.
Tamika's pretty cool. We can meet her later on once we've dealt with this Glarthier situation.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna do this really, really quick, so don't worry about it.
Good one. Such... Not... Sure, that's cute.
Don't worry, it's only gonna take a moment.
Sure. You... Not... Gracious, what a hit. Not... I salute you, most impressive. Not... My life is drab and wretched.
Almost.
Gracious. Oh, please. All right, I get it.
That should be enough. Okay. Hey, how about you tell me about Glarthier? What do you think of him?
Well, I know he's a bit odd, but I've always thought he was kind of sweet.
Oh?
Lately, though, he has been stranger than usual.
You don't say.
I think maybe he's been following me. I see him every morning on my way to chapel. I've tried to say hello, but he always pretends not to hear me.
Huh. How strange. Thank you for your time, ma'am.
Good day.
Alright, so... let's try and be objective private investigators here. Put our thinking caps on. She could easily be lying. I mean, it could be a pretty decent cover to shift the blame onto Glarthier, since everyone already considers him an eccentric. But we don't have anything to prove that claim one way or the other. So, since the burden of proof is on Glarthier, he's the one having us investigate this. Since the burden of proof is on Glarthier, and we are not able to find anything strange about Bernadette's behavior, nor can we find anything in her house, we are only left to assume that she is more or less innocent. She is either innocent, or she is very good at hiding her intentions. Right, so... I guess we'll just wait until midnight again. How you guys liking Skin Grad so far? I quite like it. It has a certain mystique to it. One that I'll explain at a later date. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now let's go on over to Glarthier. The only thing I don't like about Skin Grad, other than the fact that it's so cramped feeling sometimes, is the fact that you can't buy any goddamn sweet rolls from this place. Such a waste. Alright. Yeah, a lot of the cities in Oblivion they have a better feel to them than Skyrim's. I don't want to give Skyrim, like, a bad rap or anything like that, but it does feel like they limit themselves a lot. And one thing that contributes to these cities feeling nicer aesthetically is the fact that if you'll notice, every single one of these towns is walled up. Like, see? Has a castle wall built in here, so they're like their own isolated cells. And so that, I guess, allows for some more creative freedom without sacrificing, you know, performance. But that's just, you know, my opinion. Okay, Glarthier, I got a status update for you.
So, you saw Bernadette penniless, did you? She was watching me and following me, wasn't she?
Alright, so there's 3 things you can say here. This one, I have nothing to report yet. It's just going to annoy him, and he's going to tell you to get the information anyway. It's just like, shoo, get the information. It's really a nothing option. You can try to tell him that his delusions are, well, delusions. That he is not correct when he says that people are watching him. But if you know crazy people at all, or just anyone who has paranoid delusions, you'll know that their brain tries to supplement mental gymnastics in order to justify it. So if you were to tell him, you can tell him that one of these people on his list is not following him, and he'll reluctantly believe it. He'll be like, okay, fine. But if you say that none of them are following him, he then turns on you, because surely he can't be incorrect. He knows the truth, right? Right? So, you're at a bit of a crossroads here. What I like to do, and what I'm going to go ahead and show you this time around, we're going to feed into his little theories a bit. It's not the ethical thing to do. It's not the moral thing to do. Not even the healthy thing to do. But it is the most entertaining thing to do. Oh yeah, bro, she was totally stalking you. I saw the whole thing.
Just as I thought. Just as I thought. Excellent work. There will be a bonus in this for you. Don't worry.
Better be. Give me my money.
Ah, of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate.
Lay it on me. Come on.
Tutius Sextius. Do you know him?
Sorry, what was his name?
Fellow, appears harmless enough, but I've identified him as one of my key suspects.
Oh, yeah?
He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems to know when I'm watching.
You're not subtle,
That's
Glarthier.
where you come in. You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your report.
Did you catch that rather dubious implication there? He kind of slipped it in, but he said he always seems to know when I'm watching him. This is kind of, you know, ambiguous. It could just mean, when I happen to see him, or when I happen to be trying to check to see if he's stalking me. Or it could mean that this guy is, you know, full front yard hedge costume with binoculars. He could just straight up be watching these people constantly. He could be the stalker. You don't know. You have no way of knowing. Tell me about, Biggest Dickus.
He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge. Alone. Suspicious, don't you think?
Okay.
Don't let Tutius Sextius catch you following him. He's much more dangerous than he looks.
Right. Anyway. This time, we're going to stay over in the Mages Guild Hall. This is where he lives. We're just going to stay in the Mages Guild Hall because it's that much closer. Not abysmally close, but still. Close enough. And besides, we gotta check on our boy. Yep, still alive. Yeah, Sextius, I think, is like supposed to linguistically represent 6, like the number 6. But I don't know, man. It's pretty funny.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Shh, quiet. Quiet time. Alright, so we're gonna wait a few hours. Maybe 6 to 8 o'clock. We'll see if he's available. Now, confusingly, the rendezvous point behind the chapel is also a part of the map cursor. So you have to be on the lookout for that. I see you guys are having dissenting opinions on whether or not the Adoring Fan is the best or the worst. He's both. He's the blurst. Oh, look at that person. She must be an alchemist. Maybe one of these days we'll go visit her. Right, so we can just walk right into Sextius's house. Just go right on ahead. I think he stays in here all day, too, so...
Greetings.
Just go ahead and... Here we go.
You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius. My people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends. Certainly.
Okay. What do you think about that guy, Glarther?
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarther. Oh, wait. Do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city? Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the Low Gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your time.
Goodbye.
In my opinion, this guy has the best alibi. He's all like, I don't even know who this man's is. Whose man's is this? Because he's not mine. I don't know. I don't know this man. And once again, we are given two conflicting testimonies. Now, let's take a moment and see what Glarther spends his time doing this time of morning. Just gonna subtly follow him around. And of course, he's not gonna suspect us of following him at all because he paid us to investigate for him. Surely we're trustworthy. Ah, the perplexing mental gymnastics of the clinically insane. Or not insane. You decide. Oh, look whose house he passed by just now. Let's see what he says.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Oh.
Take care.
Not very talkative, this Glarther. You gonna talk to anybody else?
I told you not to speak to me in public. We'll meet tonight at the place we discussed. Sorry. I have no idea what time it is.
Yeah, I know you don't know what time it is, bitch. But yeah, he basically does this like the entire day. He wanders around the town, and then every time he bumps into somebody, he's all like, can't you see I'm very busy? Like, yes, Glarther, we can see you're very busy practicing your cardio training for the Skingrad Marathon. He's a race-walking champion, you know. Let's talk to this guy.
What seems to be the problem?
What do you think about Glarther, Officer Dion?
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
He thinks that people are plotting against him.
Really? He's getting worse, then. Thanks for letting me know. If you think he's becoming dangerous, you come straight to me, and I'll handle it.
Okay.
Bye.
Listen, guys. Snitches get stitches. Unless they are witches.
Good morning.
But let's go ahead and wait a little bit longer. We're about halfway through the quest, so bear with me here. Wait a little bit longer than that. Two, one. Okay.
Well met.
Jump.
Tell me what you learned about Tutius Sextius.
I'll tell you what I found out. I found out that Tutius Sextius is totally spying on you. All the time. He watches you bathe.
So, I was right all along. You're doing excellent work, my friend.
I know, I'm quite the enabler. Come on, give me the cash.
Here you go, my friend. Trust me, you've earned it. There is one last person that needs looking into, though.
Yeah? Who's our third and final suspect?
Do you know David Sorelli?
I love those
Yes,
guys. They make
of the
wine.
famous Sorelli vineyards, pillar of the community, etc.
Etc.
Who would ever suspect him?
You.
Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. He watches my house constantly. You'll see.
This voice actor had a ball.
He leaves his house early each morning. Watch him and report back to me here at midnight as usual. Make sure he doesn't notice you.
Oh, yes. Let's ask him about these three people.
I always suspected she was watching me. Thank you for finally confirming it.
And Tutius Sextius?
Thanks to you, his sinister plans have now been revealed to me.
And finally, Mr. Sorelli.
The Sorelli house is right next door to mine. A large house with a backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
Oh, I see. So you're one of those neighbors from, Investigation Discovery's Fear Thy Neighbor, available at 9 to 10 Central on Investigation Discovery.
David Sorelli is the ringleader. You must not let him catch you watching.
All right, this time we're going to go ahead. Do I play Fallout as well? I have played Fallout before. I've meant to play the older Fallout games someday, but here's the thing. I have this really weird condition where if I play games that are old enough, like, say, older than maybe Daggerfall or something like that, with, the original Deus Ex games? The original ones on the PC with the, dated graphics. It makes me motion sick for some reason. Now, if we get enough viewers and subscribers, I could be persuaded to take some Dramamine and go on with it anyway. We'll see. But yeah, I've played a few of the Fallout, one or two of the Fallout games. I've played through 3 several times. I've done pretty much all the content for Fallout New Vegas. At least, for the, I think it's the NCR side / Mr. House side. Doom 1993? Possibly. Oh, here's a great example. The original Thief game. Thief Gold, I think it was called. Yeah, that game made me nauseous. I don't know what it is. Something about the graphics just doesn't sit right with my with my sense of balance. I think it has something to do with the did you know that there is a little mechanism in the center of like your ear canal, somewhere deep in there, that gives you your sense of orientation, like whether or not you're hanging upside down or standing right side up or things like that? I think it contributes to motion sickness too, because your brain like falsely assumes that you're getting jostled all over the place when you're not. Sorry, I'm nerding out again. Let's go ahead and get on with meeting the Sorelli brothers. Now, if you really wanted to get into the role of a quote-unquote evil character, you could snitch on the Sorelli brothers purely for the reason that you want to have the monopoly on the wine in Skingrad. Nerding out is good? Why, thank you. I have superficial knowledge of many things, and I am all too happy to provide it. I think the Sorellis should be out here now. Here we go. That's David Sorelli. Let's talk to his brothers first.
I'm Gaston Sorelli.
Gaston!
Perhaps you've met my brother David. Together, we are the Sorelli Brothers Winery. For you, of course.
Okay, first off, tell me about Skingrad.
Skingrad is the wine-producing capital of Tamriel. You must sample our local wines. You'll never taste better.
I cannot...
The 415 vintages were particularly good. The 399, well, a once-in-a-lifetime experience, if you can find a bottle.
He says that, but we find those bottles all the time. Anyway, I cannot stress enough how ideal the province of Cyrodiil is for making wine. It's got a nice balance of temperate climate and agricultural factors. You know, you gotta have like good long summers with sun, but not too much because you don't want the grapes to dry up. I don't know much about winemaking, but I do know that this province in general seems pretty ideal to start a vineyard. Anyway, Glarthir.
You may have heard that he's a bit touched in the head, and that may be true. But he's always been a quiet neighbor, never given us any trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Be seeing you.
That's good to know. What about you, sir?
Raymond Broder, retired archer, presently a grape grower for the Sorellis.
Oh, you're not a Sorelli.
Are you looking for advanced training?
No thanks.
Goodbye.
Thought that was this. I think there's 3 Sorelli brothers. Where is the third one? Ah, well, who cares?
I'm David of Sorelli Brothers Vineyard.
Howdy.
Gaston is my brother.
Gaston.
From our vineyards come the finest wines in Tamriel.
Finer than Tamika's?
Yeah, well, in all honesty, no. But our wines are very good, and much cheaper than Tamika's very fine product, I assure you.
My god. That is wild. I don't think you'll ever hear a winemaker who says that. Like, come on, do some marketing.
I'm listening.
Okay, but seriously, I want to get on with the quest, so...
Well, isn't that sweet of you? Gaston and I make great wines, reasonably priced.
Okay.
Skingrad has 2 great vintners, Tamika and Sorelli.
Okay, so there's 2.
I'll never say a word against Tamika's wines.
Okay, I think there's just 2 Sorelli brothers. What do you think about Glarthir?
You may have heard that he's a bit touched in the head, and that may be true. But he's always been a quiet neighbor, never given us any trouble. Take your time.
Maybe just a little bit more.
What a thoughtful gift.
What do you think about him, really?
You may have heard that he's a bit...
Ugh, whatever.
Good day.
Anyway, before we wrap up this quest, let's go have a chat with Miss Tamika. That's Bernadette. And that is Tamika's husband. Where is Tamika herself? Wonder where she could be. If we can't find her immediately, we can always look for her later. These are the stables. Oh, that's a shepherd. Okay. Well, it looks like Tamika is not available at the moment, so we might as well go back into Skingrad proper and finish up this quest. You know, you guys, I've noticed something really odd about Glarthir. Don't you think it's rather convenient that he spends all his time pacing the streets, watching people, and then cooped up in his basement all evening? What's he doing in that basement? Is he writing down notes? Dossiers? You know, the more I think about it, the more I think that this Glarthir is not all as he seems. Look at him. Suspicious. We may need to have a chat with little Glarthir at some point. Damn, really can't find... Alright, I guess we'll have to visit Tamika another day. Damn. But let's go ahead. Head over to the chapel. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. And let's see. There we go. Don't worry, this will be the last time that we do this for this particular quest. I know it's a little bit tedious, but bear with me. It gets interesting. Okay.
So, what did you discover about the upstanding David Surly?
I discovered that he is spying on you so hard. I think he's in love with you.
I knew he was the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. You may have helped save my life.
Uh-huh.
And so it all falls into place. Yes, it all makes sense now.
Scribble something on the piece of paper.
This is your last task.
Uh-huh. What about my damn reward?
Here's the gold, as promised. I always pay my debts, and then some. Do the last task in that note, and I will pay you much, much more.
It's only 1,000 gold. You know what, Glarthir? I don't trust you. You have been suspicious from the very first. I don't think you're being spied on at all. In fact, I think you're the leader of your own conspiracy. And there's only one thing we can do to stop him. Not go to the guard, that's for damn sure. But let's take a look at his note first. Just for posterity's sake. List of death? Oh no! These people must be killed. There is no choice. They are definitely conspiring against me. And that's all the people that we've spoken to. Those 3 individuals. Come back and see me. Make sure you are not followed. Once it is done, I will give you your reward. Signed, Glarthir. So I was right. He's planning to kill innocent people because they started to hone in on his little secret. Well, We can't let him get away with this, ladies and gentlemen. We simply can't. But what can we do? What could we possibly do? You'll have to pardon my intrusion, but, you know, the hour's so late and we can't knock on the door in-game. But just pretend that we did. One floor up. Open the door. David! David, wake up! I have something very important to tell you.
Yes?
Glarthier is planning to kill you.
Our neighbor. A bit eccentric. Why? Is there something I should know?
Look at this.
So he has finally snapped. I knew we should have warned the guards back when I noticed him trying to break into my house. This has gone far enough. It's past time I dealt with this madman once and for all.
Once and for all. You go get him, David. And look, his brother is coming along for the ride. Nah, but for real though, is he stuck in there? Is he stuck? Okay, there he goes. We should come along too, just in case they need backup. Glarthier's a dangerous individual.
Why
That's the best you can do.
Die! Die!
Leave them alone!
I think I trusted that. Hit me once more, and I'll kill you. Hit me once more.
Let's get this over with.
Your evil deeds are at an end, Glarthier. Come on. He's almost down. Just a little bit more.
Let's do your
Die! That's the best.
And so it ends. Listen, guys. You don't understand. I had him sniffed out from the start. He's a wood elf. Obviously, he's working for the Aldmeri Dominion. It all makes sense. After all, Skingrad is the wine capital of Cyrodiil. And what better way to gain a foothold over the hearts and minds of Cyrodiilians than to perform a spy campaign? And Glarthier here was the ringleader all along. Of course, naturally, I'm going to have to dispose of any evidence proving this off-screen. We can't have the Aldmeri Dominion knowing that we're onto them after all. Yeah, that was Paranoia, the side quest. Yep.
Hello.
That about sums it up. And now that we have neutralized this threat, we can take our poor, sweet, innocent boy along with us again.
Yes! Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion!
Shh, shh. Follow, follow.
Golly, you're the best!
I know, I know. I suppose we can do the Skingrad Mages Guild quest some other time. Get that recommendation another time. come, AF. Let us stroll through the vineyards. It is a lovely time of night. The West Weald truly is something to behold. Would you look at that? So beautiful. So majestic. So rustic. Oh, what's this? A way shrine. But whose way shrine is this? Oh! A way shrine of Archay. How fitting. Now where are you, dear boy? Where are you? Where are you, guy? Where did he run off to? I suppose we can wait for him just a little bit longer. There he is! Save one more time just to be absolutely certain. How very fitting that this is a shrine of Archay. When I am about to demonstrate Archay's most well-beloved issue, the one thing that he is best known for, the fact that all mortals, at some point, have to die. My killing has been observed by forces unknown. You know, with a strength level as high as mine, you would think I would be able to... Come on. Come on. Onto the sacrificial stone. Come on. Almost there. Oh well. It's fine. Now that we have made our pristine sacrifice, it is high time that we went off and took a rest. But before we do that, it's about time I took a break. And you should as well. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit, stretching my legs, refilling my water bottle, etc., etc. I will see you all in a little bit. All right, welcome back. It is about 7:09 from where I'm sitting currently. Refilled my water bottle, got some Cheerios, because, shut up, they're good. They're an excellent way to lower your cholesterol. Hashtag not sponsored. Yeah, I'll try not to crunch into the microphone. But yes, when we last left off, we sacrificed our biggest fan to the gods, and now we are going to go rest after a long day's work. That's right, Cheerios, cheer you up. Cheers. Did they ever do a promotional, like, ad collaboration with Cheers the Show? I feel like that would have been a missed opportunity if not. Man, those windows are bright. Thanks for opening the door for me, pal. And much like real life, we are going to sleep all through the morning. What's this?
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
This is Lucien Lachance. Now, if you're not familiar with this man, you will be soon enough. And the best way I can describe him is he awakened something in many, many fans, particularly fangirls. Listen, if you've got a voice like that, you're not going to attract attention. So, yeah, Lucien here is a fan favorite in many ways. There's a lot of fan art of him, too. Don't ask me how I know that. Just don't ask me. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on the dialogue choices here. You'll learn who this guy is soon enough, but just as an overview, when we are going through this quest line, there are going to be 3 options. This, I think, is like the genuine / professional / ingenue sort of option. This one is like more direct / blunt / bloodthirsty, I guess. And then you have the Yu Narukami, Joker from Persona, third answer ellipses. You can just say nothing. Nothing at all. And when I do these quest lines, I almost always prefer this third option. Because it's more fun. Nothing. Nothing at all. We are going to be completely silent. And...
You prefer silence, then? As do I, my dear child, as do I. For is silence not the symphony of death, the orchestration of Sithis himself? Ironic, then, that I come to you now as speaker for the Dark Brotherhood. My name is Lucien Lachance, and my voice is the will of the Night Mother.
The Dark Brotherhood?
She's been watching you, observing as you kill, admiring as you end life without pity or remorse. The Night Mother is most pleased. That is why I stand here before you. I bear an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
I think... I'm not sure whether you can actually refuse this or not. I don't quite remember. I think you can, but... Shh.
So, I have your rapt attention. Splendid. Now listen closely. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen.
It's a very popular inn.
There you will find a man named Rufio.
Dante Bosco is here?
And your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
Holy shit, can we get his autograph?
Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
Look at this milquetoast answer right here. But we're gonna say nothing.
Please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade.
What does that even mean?
Blood. May it serve you well, as does your silence.
No, really, what does that mean?
Now I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
And then he puts on a chameleon / invisibility spell. But before we do that, we can chat him up a little bit. Why not? Tell me about Rufio.
Know that Rufio is old and weak and sleeps his days away. You could kill him before he even has a chance to wake, if you so choose.
Yeah, what does the Virgin Blade mean anyway? It can't mean that it's never been used, because this is a reoccurring weapon across Elder Scrolls games. It's almost a Daedric artifact in of itself. So I know for a fact that that's not true. And he can't be referring to the fact that it's like made of pure metal or something like that, because I am fairly certain it uses the same model as an ebony dagger. So what the hell do you mean, Lucian? I guess he means that he blessed it or something, but whatever. What's a speaker?
Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand.
Nice.
Our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals.
I am
such
exceptional.
As yourself,
Thank you.
And offer a place within our family.
Never trust a person who offers you a job and then starts talking about how they're a family. Mark my words, never trust it. What is the Dark Brotherhood, Mr. LeChance?
Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood?
No, I live under a rock.
Guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats. Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more. We are, more than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread Father Sithis. We are family, with bonds forged in blood and death.
Who is the Night Mother?
We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children, you see.
So much that she killed them. Okay, so, fun fact. I'll tell you about it later. But anyway.
Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Well met.
You can't make this shit up. Oh my god. This is a perfect game. Such a perfect game. Okay, but yeah, let's look at the Blade of Woe. Regular weapon. No enchantments. But yeah, fun fact about the so-called Night Mother. I was playing Daggerfall the other day, and they sure as hell didn't call her that. They called her Methala. The Daedric Prince of lies, deceit, and plots of murder. There is a theory that the Dark Brotherhood's entire founding mythos is an affectation, a farce. And this so-called Night Mother, or Sithis, or both of them maybe even, are actually, in fact, Mephala, manipulating the hearts and minds of gullible murderers. Zealous murderers, I should say, actually. I've always liked that theory in particular. I quite like it. Alright. There we go. Oh god! That sounds horrible. I don't want to... No. I hate that. Shh. There you go, sweet baby. Oh, you poor thing. It's okay. I'll get out of your way. I hate killing doggos in video games. Like, even wolves, I feel bad about it. Ugh. Don't worry, the dog will recover. It's a strong dog. There we go. Whew, thank goodness. Okay, but yeah, anyway, I always quite liked that, that theory, because it sounds exactly like something Mephala would do. And this is our first troll in the game, I believe. We are going to burn this guy up. Because trolls hate flames. Is this Bethesda's way of making political satire or social commentary about internet culture? Who knows? I still have this dwarven sword for some reason. Oh well. But yeah, as you can see, the game's running a lot more nicely now, as hopefully you can see. Stuff isn't taking forever to load. I bumped down the resolution to something a bit more manageable because, let's be honest, we don't need really huge resolution for a 2006 game. This is about as good as it's gonna get without heavily modding it for graphics. Okay, so this is the end of Illumin. Let's walk in here.
Well, well, who might you be?
Hello, Minerva.
Hello, stranger. We don't get many visitors around here. Makes things pretty lonely for me, if you know what I mean.
Hey man, don't do Liquid Chris like that, okay? Liquid Chris is awesome. Okay, tell me about the inn.
The only people that stay here are stragglers on the Green Road. Me, I got no place else to be. Besides, I think Mannheim is sweet on me.
20 less pixels on screen. I am sorry to hear that. PC, I'm working with one of those HP gaming PCs from like 2019, so it's not like old, but it's not exactly cutting edge either. Shit's expensive, especially these days. Alright. Tell me about Rufio.
Not a lot to tell. He doesn't much like company, and spends most of his time in his room. Mannheim thinks he's hiding out from someone. Bye now, sweetie. I look forward to seeing you again.
Listen, I told you before, I'm not an expert with, like, graphics fidelity. This is what we got set up right now. Let me just... Yeah. So. I'll bump up the brightness a little bit. Is that better?
What is it?
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere. And a lot of that is going to the Renridrikren.
If the Empire isn't going to stop the skooma trade...
Maybe just a little more.
Who will?
Take care.
How's that?
Well, I'll be a spotted snow bear. We got plenty of rooms if you want one. Ain't nobody staying here these days except old Rufio.
Oh, yeah? Tell me about Rufio.
Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
Creepy old man lives in the basement. Typical. Why is it called the Inn of Ill Omen?
That's a horrible name for an inn, I know, but I just can't bring myself to change it. Besides, I like the sign.
Jeez. All right.
I offer the finest good... You're a fine negotiator.
Listen, I need my alcohol.
Another satisfied customer. Farewell.
Maybe just a little bit.
And tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as
I
always.
can't help but smile when I see you, friend.
Okay. So, this quest gives you quite a bit of freedom as to how you can kill this person. He dies in one hit. You could easily just, cut. But there's something interesting that happens. Hold on. But there's something interesting that happens if you choose to talk to him. Time to get up, Rufio.
Who are you? What do you want? I ain't done nothing.
Let's try out a few options.
Just go away.
Alright, that didn't work out. Let's try that again.
Who are you? What do you want? I ain't done nothing.
Oh, that gives me Skyrim flashbacks. Anyway. Oh, but you have, Rufio. You've been very, very bad.
No, please. I didn't mean to do it. You understand me? She struggled.
What?
I told her to just stay still, but she wouldn't listen.
Oof.
I had no choice.
That's disgusting.
Ah!
Yeah, so that's some unique dialogue you can get if you choose to do the quest that way. You know what? You're not even worth it. Dante Bosco would be most displeased. Now, we could go and rest at a number of places just to test out what Lucien LeChance considers a safe location. But just to make things simple, we're going to head over to our waterfront house. Dante Bosco is the voice actor for Prince Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender and a number of other roles. He played a character in the movie Hook with Robin Williams. He played a character named Rufio. Fun fact. I think I'll just leave that there. And we're just gonna go ahead and sleep.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You'll find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part
Except how to stay relevant.
Now, Heed these words. The slaying of Rufio was the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature. Rufio's blood, the ink.
Boy, you're
As
so extra.
a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given.
Any contracts, no exceptions.
You must now go to the city of Chedenhall.
Chedenhall!
The abandoned house near the eastern wall.
We love Chedenhall.
Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door.
Oh.
You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva.
Speak with Ochiva about your
We must now
achievements.
take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family.
Thanks.
Rufio lies dead. Well done.
Pardon me.
The family will now welcome you with open arms.
Covenant.
Know this. Every dark brother and sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord.
Oblivion.
Sithis is the void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand.
Jeez.
The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of 1 listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets.
Yes.
They are the laws that guide and protect us.
They have rules. Tell me about Sithis again.
How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis.
That doesn't help me at all, Lucian. What are the 5 tenets?
The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
That's kind of vague.
Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets.
All right, less
to
vague.
Do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey
Here we
or
go.
refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior.
Now there's a clear
To do
instruction
so
right there.
Is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Right, so basically...
Tenet 5.
Go ahead.
Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister.
To do so is okay. So yeah, basically it functions like any other guild. There are just a few extra rules because of the religious nature of the Dark Brotherhood. All right, bye, Lucian.
You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Chedenhall Sanctuary, and your...
Did someone mention the door to darkness? Right, so... we just joined the Dark Brotherhood. Lordy, what have we signed up for? But right now, we are a murderer. An apt description. We got a little bit of infamy. That'll grow a little bit as time goes on. Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood... it's not as evil as you would think. Like, on the outset, you get the impression that they're a lot like the Cult of Baal from Dungeons and Dragons, right? Like a zealous murder cult that with no sense of justice or anything like that. But it's not... that's not quite accurate. The Dark Brotherhood is a little bit different. They help with all kinds of contracts, so if you have a vendetta against someone, like let's say they escaped justice, and you want retribution for some heinous crime done against you or your family or something like that, you perform the Black Sacrament, and then you hire that's how you hire a Dark Brotherhood assassin to kill them for you. It's a hodgepodge of things. If you're familiar with the Hitman games, it's like a more religious version of that. I mean, sometimes you kill innocent people, sometimes you kill people who deserve it. It's a very mixed bag. And usually, the people who are telling you to kill for what the contract is aren't going to tell you why they need to be killed. Because to them it doesn't matter. They're like, oh no, we're killing. That's our thing. But yeah.
Hello, guildmate.
What is it?
But yeah, there's quite a bit of order and organization involved in this murder cult. This is the abandoned house. And we're just gonna go ahead and let's see here. Nice. So, there's nothing really of import in this house. Except for maybe this here. And some of these items. Which reminds me. There we go. The main thing you'll want to notice about this place is the basement. Can you hear the faint pounding of the drums? Like a heartbeat during its last moments.
What is the color of night?
Sanguine, my brother. That doesn't even make any sense. Sanguine is the Daedric Prince of debauchery, and if you were going to go with sanguine in traditional sense of the word, it would be red. Whatever.
Greetings, greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary.
Howdy.
Lucian has told me all about you. Let me welcome you to the
He
Dark
told me you live in a
Brotherhood.
dump.
It is always a pleasure to welcome another Dark Sister into our ranks. Truly, the Night Mother smiles upon her trusted daughters. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises.
But you cannot store any of your
When
items here
you're
because
ready
they
for
will
work,
disappear.
Go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new
Vicente.
family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family.
Okay.
A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. But I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
Thanks. Yeah, might as well ask about the Dark Sister thing.
While the Brotherhood maintains its ancient name, membership is always open to skilled women. For can we not draw blood as well as any man?
I've never heard this dialogue before. That's interesting. Fascinating. Okay, what do you think about Lucian?
Lucian isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me.
Oh
to
yeah,
keep
I'm
the
sure he's
sanctuary
running
in
around
order.
giving all of those extra dramatic monologues to people in the cover of darkness. Tell me about the sanctuary.
Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary.
I should
there
think
are
not.
others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a speaker of the Black Hand.
All right. Tell me about the Night Mother.
To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder.
It's quite a gruesome
It
ritual.
is an ancient rite, this black sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others.
Every day?
After a person performs
Holy
the ritual,
crap.
they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been.
Okay. Tell me about Sithis.
Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread father Sithis.
Then how come they have more proof of their existence than Sithis? Riddle me that, lizard lady.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Right, so we've got some new gear. Let's take a look at it. Shrouded armor and hood. As you can clearly see, it gives you some buffs to help you out with your assassin skills. Most of the stealth skills are covered here. Wow. She looks like a jackass. Wonderful. Let's talk to this guy.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother.
So yeah, this guy's Ochiva's brother over here. A lot of the family members are gonna spout a lot of the same flavor text with some variations. If you really want to hear about it, you can download the game for yourself. But in the interest of saving time, I'm just going to...
May you walk always in the shadow of cities, dear sister.
Welcome, dear sister. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. If you need anything at all, you need only ask.
What's a cherubic lady like you doing in a place like this?
Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? This sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life. Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed. I mean...
But why, sister? What's
well,
the
you
point?
know.
Why should anyone bother with all that...
Okay. A lot of normal people here at the sanctuary. This is the eating, living quarters. Nobody here? Look, little rat. Little ratty. Oh, hey.
Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
You know what they say? Home is where you hang your enemy's head.
Yes, it's a little
Happy
ratty.
hunting, my sister.
Look at him. He's small for a skeever. Or, hell, just go to a New York sewer and find the rats there. Just gonna go around collecting some items. Ooh, these are good books. Skill books. When you read them, get skill increases. I want to try and talk to everyone here at least once. There's a wood elf, or, yeah, some sort of elf, that occasionally stops by here, but she's always zipping around the province. It's hard to get a hold of her. Let's talk to this guy.
If it isn't the newest member of the family, let's get one thing straight. The tenants prevent me from killing you, but I don't have to like you.
Oh, you're such a tough guy.
I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders. Bye, Cities. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
So, I wonder how these compare to the spells you can get at the Arcane University. Now this guy right here is a novice, so we can rip him off blind if we so choose.
Bye, Cities. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
Got some weapons here that we don't need. Some vampire-ish gloves. Pretty strange. Some poison apples in case we want more. We need those lockpicks.
A fine bargain for...
Okay.
Foul-smelling ape. You again. Bye, Cities. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
That should do it. Possibly. This healing spell's pretty decent. I don't know. Prices are kind of steep. I'll buy a couple of them, that's fine.
Just take your trinkets and go. Foul-smelling ape.
He's so salty. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Vicente.
Warmest greetings to you. I
Whoa.
trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members.
What's wrong with your face?
Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire.
Well, yeah, but you can go
Now,
to someone in
if you're ready to get
Chadenhall
to
and
work,
feed off of them.
I can provide you with your first contract.
Okay. You're a vampire, obviously.
I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago,
Whoa.
while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell.
That'll do it.
For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gifts. Perhaps in the future,
Vampirism.
when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a hunter of the night.
Yeah, that's one way you can turn into a vampire, if you want this creepy old guy to visit you in your sleep. Otherwise, you can go into a dungeon that is occupied by vampires and combat them until you contract the disease that progresses into vampirism. But anyway, let's get that contract already.
A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain.
Yes, yes.
So it has always been.
Yes, yes, you and your traditions.
While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we?
Right.
I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill
Oh,
them.
this one's gonna be fun.
A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested?
I sure am.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena.
Ah!
Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates.
Maybe.
Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable.
I don't need to do that. I've done this quest line like 5 times. I know how it goes.
Spill some blood for me, dear sister.
Get away from me.
We cannot use this ladder yet, unfortunately. We need a key to the well. So for now, we're just going to go this way. But yep, that's what vampirism looks like in this game. Not even the mod that I installed could get rid of that sunken face look. So, you may remember from a previous stream that we met the crew of the Maria Elena, or at least most of the crew. Looks like they finally got rid of the bodies, that's good. And, we slaughtered all of them. Or I should say the guards slaughtered all of them. So, we don't need to go about the pretense of sneaking into the place. We can waltz straight in. And for some reason, now he's here. He wasn't before, but now he is. Now that we must kill him. Hey!
What in blazes? You ain't one of me crew. You best start explaining yourself, mate, if you want to get off this ship alive. Oh, so you want to get cute, do you?
I'm adorable.
All right then, mate. We'll do this the hard way.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Show off our blade. And there.
Captain! Captain!
Now you can go and fight those guys, but I'd rather not. And just jump into the water. Easy peasy. Can you be a werewolf in Oblivion? I don't think so, but you can be a vampire. I think werewolves were a Skyrim and a Morrowind thing, at the very least. I think you could be one in Daggerfall, too. Anyway, after that easy assignment, we're just gonna go ahead and return. Return to the sanctuary. I'm gonna try and expedite the process of getting to and from here as quickly as possible. It does get kind of tedious after a while. Gonna go and talk to Vicente. Here's an interesting little shortcut. Nice, right? Oi, wake up. Put some shoes on, damn it.
So, the pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased.
Has he?
Please accept this black band as your reward.
It's
It is
a really good
whose
ring.
powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
Hey, more contract.
I'm glad you've returned. The contract is waiting, if you're ready.
Contract.
We need you to stage an accident.
Oh, this'll be fun.
Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract?
The bonuses can be very beneficial.
As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin.
Bainlin.
You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom.
Grom.
On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair.
Oh?
Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair.
Amazing.
As is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus.
Bonus!
Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
Right, so let's take a look at this black band. Light armor, security, and a little bit of resist magic. Very nice. Let's go and rip off the Khajiit merchant here some more, and then we can head on over to Bruma.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
I think he's going to be in this room, though I could be wrong. Oh, there she is. Hey.
Warmest welcomes to you. I am Talendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking. In truth, I miss the towering elms of my native Valenwood.
I'm sure
but
you do.
I was banished from there for deeds I don't care to discuss.
Uh-huh.
This is my home now.
What, did you have a salad? Huh? Did you have a little garden salad and they kicked you out for being sacrilegious?
May your arrows always strike true.
Good way to get free arrows. But we're not doing a ranged build in this playthrough, so. I think there is one side quest that you can... I think there's one side quest you can fulfill from one of the other members here. But that's a bit later. And I think that's the only one. Now, where is that Khajiit?
So good to see you. Is there anything...
There he is, asshole.
You again. I thought...
Shut up.
Bye, Sithis. You've got a great deal there.
I think I'll just sell a couple of these.
You've got... That's a... You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth.
Shh.
Foul-smelling ape.
Okay. Oh, right. I always keep forgetting when I don't have the key to that damn well. Ugh, it's like a reflex at that point. It's just like, shortcut. Shortcut. Alright, now we're going to head off to Bruma. See if we can find the house. Should be this one. Yep. Now, you could go in through the basement here. Or you can waltz brazenly right in through the front door. The choice is yours. But I think it'd be more interesting to go in through the front door this time. We are going to go into one of these buildings. If you wait for too long in Bruma, it triggers like a quest. Some tedious side quest that I would rather not do, at least not right now. And there. Woo! Okay. Waltz right in. And before he sees us, do I have an invisibility potion? I don't think I do, but maybe. Oh, there we go. That was lucky.
Well, whatever it was, it's gone now.
Ooh. Care for a drink? Yes. I will drink. These appear to be fastenings of the mounted Minotaur head. You can just remove them and he'll die. He won't move out of the way or anything, he'll just die. That's a pretty good death sound effect. Right. We're just gonna stick around for a little while longer. Fetch this. Here we go. And then, just like that, we're gone. That must be so embarrassing for the guard. Humiliating. And now we go back here again. You only have to answer the door's riddle once. Oh, really quick. This is a piece of the lore. It's very gruesome.
Everyone's talking about your latest exploits. Not only so, the accident has been
Ooh, there
staged
it
and
is.
Bainlin lies dead. Well done. You have more than earned your reward and bonus.
Bonus.
I present to you this dagger. It's an enchanted blade known as Sufferthorn.
Sufferthorn.
Its prick is deadly, I assure you. Yes, you are quite an asset to this sanctuary. In fact, I believe you are ready for advancement.
Yes.
I hereby appoint you Slayer.
Slayer.
Well done. Now go, child of Sithis. Go and rest. You'll need it.
Yeah, that's really good. This dagger is especially good if you ever want to go after, like, warrior-type classes or people with a lot of armor or strength. And now we're a Slayer. Got a little more infamy. Let's get another job, because I just can't get enough killing.
Back for more? It just so happens I have another contract available, one that requires an expert in infiltration.
I highly doubt that, Vicente, but sure.
As always, you fail to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth.
Oh.
He thinks he's safe in prison. He is tragically mistaken.
Do you remember him?
A prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system.
That's correct.
It's a perfect way inside.
Yep.
Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers.
Uh-huh.
It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I think you know the way,
Ah, so you do know.
Valen Dreth has been imprisoned for many years. His tongue is sharp, but his body is limp and frail.
Weakling.
He will prove an easy, pleasurable kill.
Okay.
You will receive a bonus if you fulfill the contract without killing any of the prison guards. Now go, and may the Night Mother go with you.
So, I don't know if you remember this, but Valen Dreth was the prisoner that was talking shit to us at the beginning, right after the character creation. I think the developers knew what they were doing when they made this quest. I think they knew what they were doing. Head on over. Well, before we do that, though, I want to craft a couple invisibility potions. Because, unfortunately, this does not read as 50. It boosts your skill up to 50, but it does not read as 50. So we can't quite cast illusion and chameleon spells yet. But let's see if we can find something to make an invisibility potion out of. And if not, we can always just purchase one.
Greetings, guildmate. A pleasure to speak with you.
Ugh.
You too.
Hello, conjurer.
Nope. Nope. It'll take less time to just purchase one.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the
Yeah.
nose of the Imperial Guard.
That's probably for the best.
Be seeing you.
Off we go.
A coin for an old bed.
Hello again. You're more than welcome here. I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
Ugh, Claudette, you bitch. You overcharge for everything.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own.
But we need
What
the
will it be?
mercantile experience, so, you know. Let's see if she has any ingredients that I can use for invisibility. There's that.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Is there a second one? Because all we need are 2 to make 1 invisibility potion. Her hair is a mess. That's the entire point. It's Oblivion. Everyone is a mess. Everyone looks like they just got out of bed or lathered themselves in petroleum jelly. And we love it that way. Chameleon. Interesting. But nothing that I'm looking for currently. Damn, okay.
Farewell.
We'll check out the main ingredient.
Any friend of the society is a friend of mine. Have a look around. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Well, we have to buy the Cyrodiilic brandy. That's the rules. Don't you know?
No deal. An excellent deal.
Let's see. Invisibility or chameleon. Come on. Do we have anything like that? Uh-huh. No. Not seeing it so far. Oh! Radish. Very good. Oh yeah, we can always check our house to see if there's any ingredients here. I know this is a little bit tedious, and I apologize for that.
An excellent deal.
But trust me, this will cost a little bit less. And to think, I was bad-mouthing alchemy in the beginning. But it does have some exploits that are valuable for players. So. Jump a few more times. The pirate captain's 2 guards are still in that room, by the way. They will never leave until you decide to go in there to kill them. Okay. Alright. Pick these up. And let's make some potions. 1 chameleon potion. And 2 invisibility potions. That's better. And then just sort of drop these anywhere. What do we want to take along with us? I don't think we'll need the mace right now, so I'll save ourselves some inventory room. The shrouded armor is pretty good, so I think we'll stick with that for now. Oh, and the books, of course. All right. Here's the thing. If you try to access the prison cell from the other side over here, it won't open. You need a specific key for it. They knew what they were doing. You have no choice but to come in through this way. Now we just need to find Valen Dreth. We're gonna go a slightly different way at first. Let me check our skills here for a second. Okay. Okay. Maybe just... there we go. Oh, actually, you know what we should do? That's better. Capture some souls so we can recharge our weapons. I like to save the petty soul gems and like the lower level soul gems for charging, and then the more valuable ones are saved for enchantments. Yeah. Be sure to pick these up. Oh boy. Oh, stop it. Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Little mud crabs. Come on. Come on. There we go. Put that away. Ha! Ow. Where'd it go? Oh. The world weighs you down. Another fun fact, if you re-enter the sewers at any time, it will actually affect the epilogue of another quest. that we will do some other time. Now, I think it's actually... Right, that's the extra room. And just sort of... 3, 4, 5, 6... Sometimes you just get really impatient, you know? Okay. This reminds me of Ratatouille for some reason. There's a little coin here. And a few more places where you can loot items. And some more chances for us to gather souls. Sorry, little guys. Run, 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 run. Oh, yeah, I think I had to open up another valve. Where is that valve? Where is it? I could easily be missing something. I always get mixed up at this part. Where do I go? Oh, wait, maybe. Yeah, it's this way.
Of course I'm proud to do my duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, believe me.
And we're just gonna go ahead. Drink an invisibility potion.
Those assassins got what they wanted. The Emperor is dead. They got no reason to come back.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But will the captain listen? No. We must have a present.
I love it when the grunts talk shop. So this little route here might seem familiar to you. It's because it's the one we took in the beginning of the game. Now, if you're not exactly proficient in acrobatics or snake, this quest may be a bit difficult if you're going for the bonus. Alright, turn around. Come on. Come on. Come on, I don't have all day here. There we go. A little souvenir. Damn. Is there a way that I can... Maybe? There we go. And... Yep. Nope. Okay, I kind of deserved that, not gonna lie. Not a huge fan of the way the Blade of Woe looks in this game. Yeah, I kind of agree, to be honest. Gonna have to go through this area again. I'll have to remember to quick save next time. Just go straight over here. Let's put that there. There. Okay.
Of course I'm proud to do my duty.
Quick save. Stability.
It's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it. I'm not disagreeing.
Jump. Damn it. Nice. Where's that? There we go. You know what? Maybe. Nope. Yeah, that's the thing about Chameleon. You're much more likely to get spotted. But Chameleon also allows you to interact with the world, items and such, without breaking the enchantment. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
Oof. That was close.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
He's just gonna stand there forever, isn't he? Good lord. We're just gonna go ahead and... we're just gonna wait. Oops. Ugh. Don't like that.
If it's a fight...
Ugh. Alright. Guess I have to waste a perfectly good invisibility potion on this jackass. Boombers. Will killing guards ruin the quest? It will forfeit the bonus, and I'm an overachieving jackass, so... from a certain point of view, yes. But objectively, no. You can't kill the guards if you like. But sometimes it's more fun to challenge yourself. But that was taking a while, so... I'm just gonna... ah, look. Our old cell.
I have to admit, I'm gonna miss you, Dreth. Late night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help.
Filthy cur. I told you I was going to get out of here. My time's almost up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, what's it been? 7, 8 years?
That's a long time.
We've had a good long run, you and me. I always knew it would end someday.
These two are best friends.
11
11.
Rat-infested hole.
He doesn't even remember how long
But
it was.
I'm getting out, and you'll still be stuck in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yes, whatever.
Oh, yeah? Where will you go, huh? What will you do? You can't survive out there, Dreth. You're an animal. You
belong in that cage.
I'll remember that when I'm lying on the beaches of Somerset Isle with your wife, you imperial pig.
Mentioning cuckoldry.
Right.
Typical Valen Dreth.
And you'll become a king. And you know what I think, Dreth?
I think you'll be back. You will not always come back.
You'll see, you imperial dog. When I get out of here, all of Tamria will know my name. Valen Dreth. Valen Dreth.
All right, all right. I'm tempted to let you out right now if you just shut up.
Just wait a few seconds for him to leave. He's not coming back. You want to look over here because, yeah. Well, well, well. Look who it is.
You've got to get me out of here. Come on. Wait. I know you. You're the one.
Yeah.
That day the Emperor was killed.
Yes, I still have the same face.
Your cell. You lucky strumpet.
Strumpet?
But you came back? Come on. You've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom. Now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come on, friend.
Friends. Oh, but Valen Dreth, I told you before. You're going to die in here.
What? You filthy little maggot. When I get out of here, you're dead. You hear me? Dead.
Valen Dreth is no more. Satisfying. Respecting the orc tradition. Okay, but this is like the quick and easy way to get out of here. You just unlock it with the key you got. And watch this. They just let you go.
Speak.
Never mind how you got there. They just let you go. Crazy, crazy. But yes, that was a satisfying little petty revenge quest. We were able to finally get back at Valen Dreth the way we always wanted.
Oh, it's you.
Have you heard any word about the other?
And we also need to level up. So, let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't really matter how long you sleep. You've ascended to level 9. So that's how it works. You plod along, putting one foot before the other, look up, and suddenly, there you are, right where you wanted to be all along. I think I'll go with speed, just because that's the highest score there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with personality and intelligence, because those need increases the most. Level 9. Back over to Cheydinhal we go. You know, you never do figure out why Valen Dreth was sentenced to 11 years in prison. Must have been something bad. Hey.
So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Vale and Dreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent.
Excellent.
In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice.
Oh.
While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality.
I already don't have much of that.
A powerful tool indeed.
All right, let's take a look at it. Intelligence, strength, and agility is increased, but personality suffers. I'm not a huge fan of the Scales of Pitiless Justice, especially considering the fact that it takes up inventory space. I don't care for it. We're gonna keep it just for now.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member.
Ooh!
I've come to rely on your abilities.
Flatterer. What's the contract?
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not
this one. I remember
this contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man.
You ready to go back to Coral?
Are you ready?
I sure am.
You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortier.
That's a Breton name.
Inside you will find Mortier waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortier is a marked man.
Mm-hmm.
He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people.
What kind?
So they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here. You will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortier's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortier himself will provide more details.
All right.
This is an unusual contract. Mortier had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism.
Tell me about the poisoned knife.
The blade has been coated with a rare poison called Lango wine.
That's a good name.
One drop in a normal human bloodstream will mimic the effects of death immediately. I have provided you with a vial of antidote.
So it's the shit they gave
which will
Juliet.
be used to revive Francois Mortier after you successfully stage his death. You should also know that there's only enough Lango wine on the blade for this one contract. After Mortier is sliced, the knife will be useless.
Damn right it will. Tell me more about this special arrangement.
The Dark Brotherhood is not in the business of staging deaths, no matter how much gold is offered. Sithis demands blood, and blood must be paid.
Okay.
In order to accept the contract, we demanded a life.
Oh!
Mortier offered his mother, and we accepted. Lucien has already taken care of that detail.
Oh my god. I never bothered to ask about that. That is... Wow! Okay, that recontextualizes so much. Thanks, Vicente.
Spill some blood for me, dear sister.
I just had to check. Wow. His own mother. You could have offered up anyone in the world, anyone in Cyrodiil, and you chose to give up your mother. That's fucked up. But that was an interesting piece of lore. And it does make sense. Dark Brotherhood, they love, you know, taking lives. That's their whole thing. But yeah. Man, what a douche. But a contract is a contract. A contract is a contract, and I am merely the QB of destruction. So, we're going to this house. Fancy, right? What did Francois Mortier do to incur the wrath of an enforcer hell-bent on taking his life for a blood price? My first assumption is gambling. It's usually a safe bet. when people fall into, like, really bad debt, especially in fiction. It's usually...
Oh. Well, hello.
You even
You
look
must
like
be
a
the one
slime
Lucien
ball.
Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid.
Great.
I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment.
Yeah.
Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart,
We broke
and he's
bread
on his way
together,
here now.
and this is the
That's
thanks
why I
that you
hired
give me.
so you can fake my death.
We gave you money. We helped you out in your time of need, and now you come to the day of my daughter's wedding and you insult me like this. I am not pleased, Mr. Montieri. I am not pleased.
When Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. You'll cut me with your poison
Hides His
knife,
Heart.
and that
is
idiot will
an
think I'm
Argonian
dead.
name.
Okay? After that, you must flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead.
That's the
If
important
you wait
bit.
a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
His clothes don't even match.
Montieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life. Not that will do you any good. Montiera, I am here to exact payment in blood. You will... Eh? Who is this?
Oh no! What am I to do? An underworld enforcer and a dark brotherhood assassin, both here to kill poor Francois.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, you have been a naughty boy, Montiera, haven't you? Stand aside, assassin. Montiera is mine. My employers demanded.
Hold on. I know this is important to y'all, but I gotta take a drink first. Like, just hold it for 1 second.
Ah! What's this? Oh, Dark Brotherhood assassin, please don't cut me with that...
Bye! La 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 la. Now here's the important bit. You have to leave the city. That means going through the gate. And now, you wait 24 hours. I totally got sloshed while I killed that guy. Oh no! Ah! And now we're being chased by a bear. No, Mr. Bear. No! I don't want to kill the poor bear. Bears are cute. I'll let the bandit do it. Bandit's probably gonna die. They're typically not very strong. Let's see how this plays out. Yep, that's what I thought. How many bears are there in these woods? Good lord. Okay. Let's jump over some rocks and such. And then make our way down the hill. Nope. Combat music's still playing. Okay. Gonna keep jumping. Jump away. Almost. Okay. Good. We're just gonna go over here to these stables. Maybe some other time we'll say hi to the people at Chestnut Handy Stables. But for now, let's over-prepare ourselves and wait for 24 hours proper before going back to Coral. If we're lucky, our message will make it to Romeo before Tybalt kills everyone. Oh! Hello! Well, that's a jump scare if I've ever seen one. Why is he here, you may be asking? Didn't we just see him killed? Why, yes, you're correct. I can't explain it either. Just roll with it. Just roll with it.
What is it? I saw Irana leaving town. She looked very...
Right, so this knife here is useless, but you can't drop it because it's a quest item. So you'll have to wait a little bit. Jump. We're going into the chapel in broad daylight. AF's coming with us too, because he just doesn't know any better. And then, naturally,
Hey, what did you do that? Ow!
shh. Only dreams now. And there is our Juliet. Ugly son of a bitch. And we've administered the antidote. Yes, it was a suppository. Don't ask, okay?
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know. Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb.
Do you have any morals
this
at all?
Undercroft is, well, quite cursed. Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place.
You know, for a noble,
I
you
can
sure
hear them
don't give
coming
a
as we
shit
speak.
about your family.
You must protect
or
me.
your family
Escort
name.
me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Coral.
Yeah, whatever.
Here they come. Oh, my, Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
Conjuration's a great school in this game. Turn undead. Oh no! They killed this poor lad, too! What a tragedy.
You're pathetic.
I mean, technically, you don't have to fight these guys at all. You can just leave. But, you know, if you want to get some XP.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Die.
Almost. And there. Okay. Turn undead.
Die down.
That guy's too strong. Oof. Ugh, okay. Let's try this.
You're pathetic.
You need to keep an eye on Francois. He's not very strong. And he will try to attack the undead around here. Here's a fun little tip. Go into a dungeon and cast undead on these guys, or a skeleton, or a ghost, over and over and over again until you level up your conjuration. See? Real easy to do. Let's see, how much conjuration? Okay, we've almost leveled up, so gonna cool it a bit. We're gonna cool it a bit on that. And we're just going to use this up. Might as well. Almost there.
I'm on your side.
Sorry. Well, I'm not really that sorry, but... Hop. Hey!
Blessings. I'm Orig Grabargel, servant of Stendar.
Uh-huh.
May you grow in the faith.
Do you have anything at all to say about this corpse that I'm leading behind me? No? Not a word? Okay.
Good day.
And now it's just a simple matter of running in broad daylight with this guy, this fugitive, all the way over to the Grey Mare. This is the easy part. And now you just wait for him to join you.
Ah, the Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil.
Uh-huh.
You have served me well, assassin. Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
I'd rather not be in your debt, thanks. I've seen what happens to people you make
heard
deals
any
with.
word about the other provinces?
Greetings. No, nothing I'd like
Greetings.
to talk about. What?
At any rate, I think I'm gonna call it for the evening. I've gotten about almost 4 hours in today. We were able to finish the arena quest line, begin the Dark Brotherhood quest line. We met Glarthir, murdered Glarthir, and we had a look around Coral. And yeah, so next time we'll probably be getting that Skingrad recommendation and finally get into the Arcane University. And then maybe do a couple side quests around here in Coral because, again, it's a very nice little town. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.